Hello everybody and welcome back to the man in the middle section. Now what I want to show you before the EtherCap is how you can clone any web page on the internet and use it as a fake login page or fake page on your Apache 2 web server. Then you can combine the attacks we did previously in order to redirect users to that page. Now I will show you that it is very simple. Basically, let us first open our terminal. Let me enlarge this. And what you want to do before anything is check out your Apache 2 if it is running. So service Apache 2 status, which will give you if the service is running or not. So as we can see, my Apache 2 is running, it is active and running. And let me just close this. So okay, if yours isn't running, you just type your service Apache 2 and then start. And this will start your Apache 2. So now that you did that, how you can see that the files that are located in that page, you can basically first go to this directory right here, which is /var/www/html, and here when you type your ls are all the files that you have in this current directory, and all of the files in this current directory are also the files that will be displayed in the page. So let us create a simple text file, so nano text.txt, and type here hello. It doesn't even matter. So now if you type here ls, we have a simple text file right here. So let's go to our Firefox, and what you want to do is basically just type your own IP address and you will be redirected to your Apache 2 web server or web browser page, which is my IP address is 192.168.1.7. So if we type that 192.168.1.7, whoops, you will see that here we will have Apache 2.4 port 38 server running at this IP address, which is my IP address, on port 80. And we have the text.txt file that we created in the /var/www/html folder. But right now let us see how we can actually host an entire page there. Now, in order for you to actually clone the page, what you want to do is, for example, let's clone facebook.com. If we go to the Facebook, as soon as it loads, what you want to do is right click on it and then we want to clone the page. So, but first we need to wait for this to load. Not sure why it is taking so much time. I don't think I have a burp suit turned on, so it should load successfully. Looking up, so exploit db. Let's try other page. Well, that is not working. Okay, so I ran out of the internet. Okay, server not found. Looks like I don't have internet at the moment, so let me just restart it real quick. So here I am. Now I restarted my router and now I should be able to have internet. So let me just start off where I cut the tutorial. So we wanted to clone the Facebook page, for example. So you just go to the page itself or any other page you want. Basically the principle is the same. So what you want to do is right click on the page and go to the save page as. Now, you will do this only on the Firefox browser. I believe there is this plugin that you can save page as. So you're using any other browser, browser or search engine. I don't think that they have this. They possibly could, I'm not really sure. You can try it. But for now on, just click on the save page as. And what this will do, basically it will, as we can see, it has Facebook minus login or signup.html. It will save it in the download. So just click save. And we can see right here it successfully saved everything. So this is the entire page. Here it is. And here are the files that they are referring to for this page. Now by that I mean basically these pictures or anything else that there is right here. Basically if we go right here we can have some of the JavaScript files. Well, mostly JavaScript files, some CSS. So basically from this HTML page, in this code right here, it will refer to the files in here. So when you want to clone the page, now that we downloaded everything we need, we just need to copy these two files in our /var/www/html folder, which is our Apache2 folder. So let me just close the Facebook right here. This is the current Apache2 folder, so we only have text.txt. And right now, first we want to navigate to the downloads, or root and then downloads. If you type here ls, you will see here our two files that we need to copy. So one of them is HTML and one of them is directory containing JavaScript files and other files it needs. So let's copy, or let's actually move. This is the HTML. We want to move it into var www.html. Okay, so we moved one of them, and now we want to move the other one into var www.html, and we moved both of them. So let us just close this, we do not need it anymore. And right now, if you go to the var www.html, you will see we have these files right here, which is the directory with files needed and the HTML file. Now, we can remove now this text.txt, we do not need it anymore. And now if you go to the Firefox and refresh the page, you will notice that it doesn't really load the page. It only loads these two files so you can download them. Now that is because of the thing that I was talking about in the previous videos. The Apache 2 won't render out the page or the HTML code unless the main HTML file is called index.html. So what you want to do is rename the file .html, so this one, into index.html. So how we do that? Move facebook.html and we rename it to index.html. So right now if we type here ls once again, we have the folder containing files and we have the index.html, which is the main page. So let us render the page out again. So we refresh it, and right now you can see that we successfully cloned the Facebook page. So this is on our Apache 2 web server. As you can see, the address is 192.168.1.7 and everything else looks exactly like Facebook. Now what you can do is basically use the attacks we did before. For example, that man-in-the-middle DNS spoofing attack. You can just redirect or try to redirect the real Facebook page to this IP address right here. And anytime or basically any website that you cloned, you can just, if someone typed facebook.com in their browser while you're performing the R spoofing and DNS attack, they will be redirected to this Facebook page, which looks identical. The only thing they can actually notice, which would be different than the real Facebook page, is the link right here. So in the real Facebook page, if we go to it, you can see that it has a legit HTTPS link with the green thing right here, green lock, and here it is basically just the IP address of our Kali Linux machine. So that is the only difference, and right here we also see that it didn't really render the Facebook sign for some reason. Possibly it's not in that file, but it doesn't really matter. And this type of the attack, or this type of cloning, you can do for any page you want. You just right click on it, save page as, and then you rename the main HTML file into index.html, and then you paste all the files in the /var/www/html. So I just wanted to show you that, and that would be it for this tutorial. And now we will finally go to the ethercap in the next one, and I hope I see you there. Bye.